Before I started this journey, no one sat me down and told me what was actually coming. Not the good stuff, not the hard stuff, not the responsibility that comes with it. They didn't tell me anything. I had to figure all of this out by myself. So today I'm putting together three things on this board that I wish someone had told me from day one. Whether you're just starting or you've been on this journey for a while, stay with me because at least one of these things is going to resonate with you. So, my name is Walter. This channel documents my real life journey, whether it comes to retention, whether it comes to faith, whether it comes to purpose, health, all of it. If you're new here, go back to video one. And if this hits you, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss any other videos that I drop as well. So let's get into it, guys. Point one, women will chase you. Women will chase you. The first thing I wish I knew, women are going to come for you on this journey. See, I was at a rooftop social event recently, right, with my coworker, and this one gorgeous, beautiful, confident, successful woman approached me, right? And she offered to buy me a drink. If you know what I know about the dynamic between women and men, you know men typically buy the drink for the woman, but she offered to buy me a drink. You know, my friend was standing right there and he was just like, Walter, what is happening right now? Throughout that whole conversation, she kept touching my shoulder. She touched my back. She was smiling at me, fully locked in, laser focused. And I was just chilling. I mean, I didn't want anything from her. I wasn't performing to her. I wasn't trying to, you know, put on a performance or like any of that. I was literally just present. And that stillness is what she was responding to, not my looks, not what I said, just the energy of a man who was not chasing anything. The Bible says in Proverbs 31, verse 3, do not give your strength to women or your vigor to those who destroy kings. Solomon said that, right? And that's a man who had everything and lost it because he did not follow his own wisdom. Enjoy the favor, right? I'm not saying don't enjoy the favor, but keep your eyes on what God put you here to do. The attention is just a byproduct. It's not the actual goal, you know? That leads me on to point two, right? You become magnetic. You become magnetic. The magnetism goes way beyond women, right? So I'm walking down the street one day and this dog approached me out of nowhere. And then later on that same walk, multiple butterflies were just flying all around me, right? And on that same walk, this one guy came up to me and handed me something for free. Like, I can't make this up, right? And as I'm walking, the atmosphere felt as if things were shifting, right? And to be honest with you, This is my personal experience, right? Every man's journey is different. But here's what I believe is happening, right? When you stop depleting yourself, when you stop, giving away the energy that God gave you, that energy builds in you and it starts showing up in ways that are hard to explain until you actually experience it yourself. The most important thing that I want you to hear is that energy is not mine. I'm not the source of that energy. I'm just a man who stopped blocking what God was already trying to do in me. And that brings me to the most important thing on this board, right? This third one is the one no one talks about. And it might be the most important thing I say in this entire video, right? So, point number 3, guys. Stay humble. Because I started to feel the power, the favor, the magnetism. Something in me started to believe it was me, right? That I had earned it, that I was above other men because of it. And then I had to ask myself one question, right? If all of this was taken away from me, what would I have? That question humbled me so quick because the power I carry on this journey is not mine to keep. It is just mine to yield, to use for something bigger than my own ego, to bring people up, right? To point people towards God. I've watched other creators in this space spiral, men who built something real and then let the attention destroy them. The arrogance kept creeping in, right? The humility left them. And then slowly everything fell apart with them. And I told myself I would never do that. The Bible says in James 4:10, humble yourself before the Lord and he will lift you up. He will lift you up, right? Not you lifting yourself up. God will lift you up, right? You just have to stay humble, you know. See, the most powerful man carry that power quietly. They don't need you to know what they're carrying. The room already feels it when they walk in, right? That is who this journey is designed to make you. Not a man who announces his power every time he has the opportunity, but a man whose presence already speaks for him. You have to yield this power for good, not for your own ego, right? But to bring other people up, to show them what is actually possible. This basically just helps you point people towards God, right? So if you're just starting, what is coming is real. The favor is real. The transformation is real. But so is the responsibility, right? Go into this with your eyes open. Enjoy the favor, right? But keep your eyes on God. Feel the energy, right? But remember where it comes from. Walk in humility. You know what I mean? Don't be braggadocious. This journey is not just about what you gain, it's about who you become, right? And who you become, if you do this right, is a man that God can actually use. Start today, right? I genuinely believe that you can transform your life if you do. Drop in the comments, right? Which one of these 3 hit you the hardest, right? I want to know. And then go back to video 1 if you're just now finding this channel. And if you know someone who is about to start this journey, send this to them, right? Send this video to them. Achieving greatness, I don't care what anyone says. Like, comment, subscribe, God's got you. And I'm out, guys. Peace.